listen up. Y'all, it's the queen of automation, Megan Donnelly, here to give you inspiration. Founders and business owners gather round. I'ma show you how to build systems that'll astound. Streamline your processes, no need for complication.
Everyone, welcome back to the Queen of Automation podcast, where we talk about all things technology and why it's only good when it works and how I help you make it work. Today is a super exciting episode because I'm going to peel back the curtain and explain and show you step by step how I optimized my business way back in the day, like 3-4 years ago, for $6 a month using Google. Now, everybody knows Google is this big behemoth, right? They have a search engine, they have Gmail, they have Chrome, they have all the stuff, right? It's Google. They own everything. Well, what I'm going to show you right now is step by step how to use Google to supercharge your business and run your operations. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you guys and walk you through exactly 4 ways Google can help you run your business. If you're a solopreneur, a small entrepreneur, a small business, you don't have the money, you don't have a team, and maybe you have a small team. This is one of the best ways for you to get started on a very low budget. All right, let's share my screen. Hang on, bear with me. It's gonna look a little wonky. Okay. Now I'm showing you here Gmail, right? Really easy. So I'm going to show you 4 things that you can do with Gmail. Now, I have to preface this with, you need to have Google Workspace Enterprise Edition, so you need to be paying Google money. You can't just use the free edition. These features will not be available with the free edition. But for $6 a month, I'm going to blow your mind because some of these features are insane and crazy to me that you can get this for $6 a month and just get started. It helps you kind of give over that hump of needing to just get started. Simple branded email templates. Check this out, everybody. So I'm going to open a new message, and down here at the bottom, see where it says select a layout? I'm going to click this. It says select a layout. It's right down next to the right of the send button. And look at all this. You have all of these different layouts. Now, this is newer to Google. This has been around a couple of years now. But I can send a newsletter. I can send a simple text email. I can send an announcement email. I can send a new service email. Check these out. These are very basic. They're very branded. You can click on this. You can hit edit layout. It's going to pop open a layout editor for you. And here you go. Let's just make sure. Okay. Just making sure you can still see it. Okay, so you open the edit layer or edit layout, and it gives you this very simple kind of drag and drop editor that you see all over the place these days. And you can even view it on a mobile device. You can preview it on desktop and mobile. You can edit in full screen. You can add and share with others. You can create blocks, content blocks, drags and drops to your heart desires. And then if we insert this into your email, this is now what your email looks like. So it's not the normal Gmail. You're going to get this really nice formatted layout email. And if I wanted to send this to someone, I'm just going to send it to myself, my personal email. All right, done. And here's my subject. I'm putting in my subject, done. And then you have this really nice branded email that you can send through your Gmail. Boom! Mind blown, I know. Now, what I'm going to also suggest that you do, I'm going to close that out, we're not actually going to send it, is you come up with a filtering system. I have an entire video that shows you how to create a project management filtering system in your email so that you only have to spend like 15 minutes every morning in your email, and then you can close it down for the rest of the day, unless, of course, you're expecting an email from somebody. Now, if you notice, over on the side here, I have business operations. Okay, so I have business operations, and under business operations, I have finance, project requests, appointments, and then I have software, and then I have vendors, clients, mentors and partners, newsletters, portfolio. Like, I have all of my folders. These are all the folders that I use on a regular basis. And what I've done is I've applied filters to all of my emails. If you notice, these little gray boxes right here are filters. I've applied filters to my emails. So when they come in, they hit the filter and the filter triggers and they go get dumped into this filing system, right? So here's the Google folder, and there's multiple layers of the Google folder. So business support, workspace support. I put them all in their own individual folders. Now, every morning I come out here, and obviously I didn't do a very good job this morning. I come out here and I open these up. And so there's two here that I need to check. Okay, this is a performance report. Awesome. Okay. I go down my list of folders, and this is basically my important folders, right? These are the things that I need to check on a regular daily basis. And I go down all of these folders every day, and I go in and I look. Yep. So I can actually mark all of those red. Like I said, I am not perfect at this, but if you can get yourself perfect at this, you will spend so much less time in your email. So now I'm going to go into software. Oh, I got a support thing here. Let's go check out what that is. Nope, read that. Okay. I do this every morning. I do this every morning for, like I said, 15 minutes, and then I close my email for the rest of the day, and I do not look at it unless somebody tells me that they are sending me an email, right? And I only put in here the most important things that are make or break for my business or my inspiration, newsletters, mentors, partners, the things that matter the most to me, my brand, and my business. That's what goes in here. Okay, last but not least, email scheduling. Let's pop this back open. I would like to schedule an email. You can do this. You can do this right here. You don't need a fancy email tool. You can do this right inside of your Gmail. Schedule testing. I want to send this email tomorrow at 9 a.m. Check this out. So we are going to, again, go down to the bottom in this toolbar here. You have lots of cool, fun stuff down in this toolbar. We are going to schedule the send with this little blue arrow right here. Schedule send. And so I'm going to pick when I want to send this. Tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, or I can customize. It tells you the best times according to its algorithm based on your email preferences or based on your, how often you're checking your email and using your email. But you can go and select. I'm going to say Tuesday at 9 a.m. because I know that 9 a.m. on Tuesdays are really good days to send an email, and I'm going to hit schedule send, and now it is scheduled. And right over here on your left-hand sidebar, you have scheduled. It's right there next to drafts, and you can go and you can see all of your scheduled emails. So you can do this and you can schedule emails out. Again, you don't need a fancy tool to do this. You can do this in Gmail. Google Drive asset integration for tasks. This is amazing. So you come over here to the right-hand side. You're going to see the calendar. You're going to see keep. You're going to see tasks. Okay? So tasks right here, again, in your Gmail interface, you can add a to-do list. You can add yourself a task. You can add the date and time. It can be reoccurring, something that you want to do on a regular basis, on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis. I don't care. You can do that right here. You don't need fancy project management tools. You can get started right here. You can organize lists. You can create multiple lists. You can have a personal to-do list. You can have brand to-do list. I don't care. You can have a kids to-do list. You can go back and forth between all of your lists right here. My tasks, personal, brand, starred. Now, if anything is in here and you create a task, this is a task, right? Let's open up the details. These are the details of the task. I'm going to hit enter. Now, this task, if I hit the star, now when you come into starred, you can have all of the different most important things that you need to do across the board. I like to do that because then it's kind of mixing personal and business together, right? It's one life, one integration. I have to do things as a mom during business hours that I wouldn't normally do, right? Because I'm a mom and I have other people that I'm responsible for. So I like being able to star those most important things out of each list on a daily basis or a regular basis. So that's that. And now you can integrate Google Drive, right? So Google Drive is integrated into your Gmail, it's integrated into your tasks, it's integrated into everything. So again, I popped open a Gmail here, insert files using Google Drive. So you can connect right to your drive and add your files. Well, that's pretty, that's pretty known across the Google world that Google Drive will connect with all the stuff. But I do highly recommend you come up with a naming convention so that you can consistently find things, right? So whether it's year and then project and then asset, come up with what naming convention works for you and use that everywhere across the board. It will tremendously help save you time because anywhere you search, whether it's Gmail, whether it's Google Drive, whether it's contacts, or wherever you are in your little world, you will be able to find everything. Write down a naming convention and stick to it. I promise you it will help. Now, chat. Again, you don't need Slack. We use Slack now, but I didn't always. I started out with Google Chat. Why? Because it was in my Gmail. Again, all one place. It was right here, and it was part of the $6 a month. So it was all included. Now, again, you can come over, or you can upgrade and do, fancier things, but you don't have to. If you just want to do the basic things to get yourself started and get yourself more organized, this is all you need. You can create a new chat. You can create spaces. I'm just going to chat with Kristen, even though she's not online right now while I'm creating this video. I'm going to start a chat with Kristen. Hey, lady. How's it going today? What's on our agenda? So Kristen will get that in the morning and she'll be able to chat back with me. You can obviously do emojis, you can format text, you can add GIFs, you can do video recordings, you can do voice recordings, you can do the very basics of what Slack can do right here. You can do the very basics of what can do right here. You don't need to go above and beyond big, over the top, fancy. You can get started right here. Setting up meetings, you can come right into Meet. We're going to jump over to meetings now. So again, we've got email. We've got templates for emails. We've got tasks on the right-hand side. Now we're going to set up a meeting. We're just going to come in and set up a meeting. Right? Now we can send this invite. We can join the meeting and then invite people to join the meeting. Once we get in there, we can copy this and just shoot off this link and anybody can join. We can schedule meetings. We can set up, let's see, let me show you. You can send the invite from here. You can set up more phone numbers because, they have all of these meeting phone numbers for different countries. So you can use it very similar to Zoom. Now, it doesn't have all the fancy features that Zoom has, but do you really need all that if you're just getting started? Or do you just need a place that you can talk with somebody one-on-one, face-to-face? This will get you there. And sharing your screen. So, sharing your screen, obviously, what we're doing right now. Now, I'm using Riverside because the quality of the video is a little better. But when you are in your chat, and if I want to share my screen, I can add a video meeting, and then we can join a video meeting. This is what I was going to show you. Here's your attaching drive files. Here's a calendar invite I can add to that. I was going to, give me 1 second. Oh, there we go. Add files, send files. That's a video call. So if I wanted to call Kristen right now, it's going to give her a call. Oops. I'm going to hang up. She doesn't want to talk to me right now. And then here's the, if you can open this up in a pop-up so that you can still do all of those other things over here. All right, so moving on. Let's go to contacts. So over here, again, next to tasks on the right-hand side, you have contacts. So if we click on contacts, it's going to give you your entire contact list. Now, again, this is going to be a combined, unless you have a business-only Gmail, you're going to get a combined personal and business email list of contacts, which is fine because you can segment them. So here is the contacts. Like if I wanted to just click this, this shows Abby. She's a member of our team. I can email her. I can send her a meeting invite or schedule a meeting invite. I can start a video call with her. I can chat with her. I can see the history of our most recent interactions. I can see all of her contact details. Or I can pop this open in a new tab and it's going to bring me to the contacts window, which is even better because when I go to the contacts window, I'm going to go back to the home page here. This is where the magic happens. You can segment, you can merge duplicate contacts and fix them. You can import contacts, you can export contacts. You can look at the frequency of how often you contact people. So like the most frequent people that you've talked to in the last 30 days. You can actually do that. You can you can see contacts that aren't segmented. You can create a directory of your most important people, the most important people on your team, whatever it may be. Now, labels down here on the left-hand side, these are the labels. This is how you're going to segment your contacts, customers and partners, family, newsletter subscribers. Here's my team. So again, you don't need anything over the top or super, super fancy. You can do this right here with Google. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. That's it. That's what I've got to show you. That's step-by-step how you would set up Google to do all those things. You've already got Gmail. Most of the world has Gmail, so it's really easy. All of that stuff is right inside of Gmail. It lives right there. We don't recommend doing anything with customer information without the paid version, for sure. There are some of those features that you, yes, can do with the free version of Google. Don't do it. If it's for your business, you should always have a paid version so you're behind a firewall and, like, heaven forbid you were to get audited or anything like that. You don't want personal information, customer information, partner information, anything that's sensitive, so email, phone number, anything like that. You don't want that living in a personal account. You definitely want it associated with a business account. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you found this super informative. And remember, technology is only good when it works, and we make it work. See you next week.